that's an absolute luxury. Like, we got a lot of trust in Tosh, and dude battles his tail off. We left the field last year with him on it and doing a great job at Oregon State, and it's been great competition. So yeah, him stepping in, we got a lot of confidence in Tosh.
And then when it comes to the freshmen like Anthony and Styles, I guess, what do you want to see from them to try and make sure that the depth is sound right there too?
Yeah, I think each guy's got his own case, right? Like Anthony was healthy in the spring, so he was able to complete the whole spring, and honestly has come in with a just an approach and an understanding that you may not have expected. Like, he really does understand the game to a high level, has competed at a high level, and his numbers from the weight room, field, athleticism are like among the top of the group. So he'll have a chance to push up in there and help us in our depth.
Charles with Ashton at center, but how has he really prepared himself mentally for coming into this season?
Yeah, I think Ashton and Craig had a great journey last year. You know, there were some times, even in fall camp, where we were banged up and he had to take that role as the starting center, and then, you know, had some success, had some things that weren't as good. And I think it's kind of my talk to the guys after practice today. It's finding consistency, right? Like, as an O-lineman, like, you take incredible pride in being consistent play after play. Like, Joe Alt had great plays. Blake Fisher had great plays, but the things that made them special was consistency. They got their job done. As Coach Freeman would say, they won the interval play to play to play. And I think that's it. I think that's the goal of the group as a whole. So, yeah, but I've really loved his approach. I've loved how he's come into this, kind of turned himself, even though he's a third-year player, acts like a veteran player.
Is it practical to take a look at a guy like Billy Schrauth at one of the tackle spots just to see what you have there?
Yeah, I think everybody's skill set is what it is. You know, I don't know that you just start moving people all over the place. It's a benefit. I just think you kind of just keep bringing them along. I've done that before. I absolutely have. I think the journey will still be to get the best 5 guys on the football field, and we will do that without putting anybody in a position where they wouldn't help us to be the best we could be.
You already mentioned it, but obviously with the big loss, what's been your message to the offensive linemen as you guys kind of continue?
They're kind of, it's always a talking conversation. Like, those guys are locked in. Like, they know their level of understanding and belief, and the next guy in, the 5 is 1 mentality. Like, it's there. So you didn't really have to say much. I mean, as soon as someone's not there, boom, next guy's in. The expectation's the same. The understanding's the same. Freaking Charles went and he's coaching his butt off out there today. He's talking to every guy. He's taking them through everything, especially in the young group. They're a brotherhood, you know, and you know, when a brother's down, someone steps up and steps into that role and handles it, and you're excited that they get the opportunity, you know. But we'll find out, like we said, the rest with Charles. But we're still hope for the best as he comes out of this. But we'll maximize the opportunities, and he'll be better for the journey.